Right, this is the second video looking at Adobe Premiere Pro skills. Apologise for the buzz, I can't seem to get rid of that buzz, so you'll just have to put up with it basically. Right, the first video looked at adding images and videos and titles and sound in. This one's going to look about making it a bit more creative by adding effects and transitions, okay, and changing some of the settings there. So in the bottom left hand corner we have got pane that we haven't used yet, and you've got three tabs. The middle one is effects, and you've got plenty of different effects there. You've got audio effects and transitions, you've got video effects and transitions. We're just going to focus on the video effects and transitions. So we'll start with an effect. If you click the little arrow next to it, it opens the folder, and these are kind of effects grouped under different headings. So I'm going to try distort, and use that one. I'm just going to select one of these. So I'm going to select wave warp, and we're just going to click it, hold down and drag onto the image. And you'll notice, it's quite hard to see, but just here there's a blue line. That basically stands for there's an effect, and immediately up here you can see a change. I'm going to turn off the audio, so that isn't making loud noises. If we play that, you'll notice there's now a rippling effect on top of that, a slightly different effect. Okay, if we want to change that effect, we might want to have more waves or have it longer. In the middle, another area we haven't really looked at, there's one called effect controls. Okay, and you've got plenty of different things here that can be used. Again, it's clicking on the arrow, so we've added the wave warp. So if I click on the wave warp, we've got loads of different options there that we can just change. So you could have direction, I could make that rather than 90, I could make that 45. I could make the wave width, say 60. I can make the wave height 50. And already you should notice there's a change here. Changing these settings, if we play it now, it looks quite a lot different. Okay, so you can play around with those settings here, and you can change the way that your actual video looks, or the effects of your video looks. Right, the next bit we're going to look at is transitions. Transitions are a little bit easier, I think, so we're going to close these off. I'm going to put on my video transitions. I've got loads of different, again exactly the same, you've got different transitions with different groupings. So I'm going to use a page peel, I'm going to use a peel back, select it, click and hold. This time I'm going to drag in between. If you notice, you can just about see, I move over, there's a selection in between. If I let that go, it's quite hard to see where the transition is. So we're going to zoom in a little bit, and the way that we do that is we hold Control and Alt on the keyboard and we move the mouse wheel backwards, and you'll see just there's a transition. You'll also notice there's a purple line here, that shows that there's a transition from this image to this video. We move it across, if we play that, we've got our ripples, and then you can see the page peel. So just show that again. So we've got our, let's go back a little bit further. Right, it's just taking a while to process. There we go. So we've got our ripples, and that just peels back. Okay. If you select that, you can actually change some of these settings up here. So you can say when the start is, when the end is. You can move it forward and back to have a look at how it will work. So you can make it faster or slower. These settings generally don't need to be changed, but you have got that option. Okay, so really basically that's how you add in effects, transitions, and change some of those settings.